Hello guys. Today we're gonna work with the ceilings and placing a ceiling fan and lights on this video. Okay, bear with me here, right? So the first thing that we're gonna go is to get out of this 3D view by moving into my project browser, right? Into my ceiling plans, right? My ceiling plan. So I have a plus sign, so I need to click on this plus sign, right? This one will deploy, right? Level one ceiling and level two ceiling. So let's work on level one ceiling. By the way, you can also right click, rename, and I can put here instead of architectural, I'm going to put ceiling, right? Still under the architectural discipline, but let's change it for ceiling. Okay. Ceiling. Okay. There we go. Got it? We got him there. Okay. So let's double click on it. So now we're on the ceiling. It's a little bit different, the icon, right, from the ceiling from the floor plan, right? So this is the floor plan icon and this is the ceiling icon. Okay. So just for you guys to know. Okay. So here, guys, what I'm going to do, this is my level one ceiling. So this is my living room area. This is my garage area. So I'm going to work just on this, on the living room, so we can make this video shorter, right? So I'm going to go here on the architectural tab to the ceiling, right? And create a ceiling. The problem that I have with this project is that it's set it up that the whole house will get a ceiling. Okay, it will get the same ceiling, but I don't want this. So I'm gonna do a easy control C to undo it. And what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna go back to ceiling and I'm gonna use the second option, that is the sketch ceiling. Right. So I'm gonna do a sketch. I'm from the draw menu. I'm gonna use, right, just a basic rectangle. And I'm gonna make my ceiling from the interior corner to my interior corner here. And I'm gonna finish this. Okay, I'm gonna finish that sketch that is there for now, right? Like on the previous video, the previous short. Okay, to get X-ray vision powers, the way to enable them is by going into our properties, into our underlay, right, and change the range base level from none to level one, so I can see everything that is below that ceiling. So I'm going to be able to see my sofas, my coffee table, and I can start placing. It can be lights, right, or a ceiling fan. Got it? Okay. So let's go into uh, our for now into my insert, right? Go to the load family, and I'm gonna look for the lighting folder. Lighting folder, right? On this one, I'm gonna try to get two main lights here so I can show you a few changes on Revit right now. So number one is the pendant light, right? The pendant light, the linear, right? So I'm gonna use this one or this one here, just pendant light. So I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna load it. And then I need to go to architectural, right? Or I can use CM, right? The shortcut for component. And it will bring me, right, my pendant light. So I'm going to place this pendant light like around here. And the problem with this one is doesn't rotate, right? So doesn't rotate with the space bar, right? So you're gonna have I'm gonna have to place it, hit escape twice, and then grab the lamp and use the rotate, right? The rotate, I'm gonna see that arm and I'm gonna rotate this 190 degrees. Got it? Then you can use copy, right? The copy from the same modifying. And I'm gonna copy this one all the way here, okay? All the way here, okay? I'm gonna insert another one, right? I'm gonna go for that insert, okay? Loading a family. I'm still on the lighting folder. I'm gonna type in here on the search menu, I'm gonna type in can, okay, Canon. I'm gonna hit an enter, right? So I have this downlight recess can, so I have two, right? So I'm gonna use the one that is attached to the ceiling. So I'm gonna load it, right? I'm gonna override whatever version is, And I'm gonna have to go back to architecture. I'm gonna have to go to component or type in CM, right? There we go. And got the light that I want. So let's go back to the old trick. Go in here, right? Type in here can, and then I will get the recessed can on 120 volts, right? So I'm gonna try to place this one here, right? There's no way to center this, okay? So a little pro tip: go to annotate, get a detail line, and draw a line, okay, within the grid of your ceilings, and select your light. Use the move command and grab this one from the center into the middle of the line, and you're gonna get a perfect center can light. You can just delete this guy, right? And then I can select this one, copy it, make sure that is the multiple is already enabled, and I can use the grid, right? So I can skip one or I can skip two, right? Okay, there we go. I'm skipping two. I'm gonna skip another one too here, right? Don't worry about it's just to show you, okay, a few things with the lights on Revit. Okay, there we go. I can skip two and I can place this one here. Okay, so enough on placing lights, right? Let's go into opening a new uh, tab, and I like this one. I like Revit City, and I also like Beam Objects, right? The website. And this one, you can sign in with your Autodesk account. You can sign in with your Google account. Right now, I'm signed in with my Google account, and I can look for a ceiling fan. Got it, ceiling fan. So I'm gonna look for a ceiling fan. Well, not this one, right? Ceiling fan. I'm gonna expand this one a little bit so we can get more info. So there's the ceiling fans, right? And you can go into this one. Let's say go this one, and we go to download, and you're gonna notice that maybe this one there has no Revit file. So we're gonna have to close this selection, right? And look for another one, right? Look for a different ceiling, right? Let me see this one here, right? This one is kind of like big. Let's go back. Let me see one that I was able to download, right? And I think this one, the Faro. Okay, download here. Okay, yes, we have a Revit file, right? So we can get rid of the PDF, right? We don't need the PDF yet. We don't need the JPEG. This one is for your specifications, so keep an eye on this one if you want it. But I'm gonna download this file, right? So I'm gonna download, right? It's gonna offer you a few more, right? So I got my file. I'm gonna open my folder. I'm gonna double click on it, and I'm gonna upgrade the model, right? So this one is now in a different tab, right? And we're going to use the magic button to load it into the project. So I'm going to load it into the project. And guess what? I got this one here. Okay, this one is a super small one, right? It's a super small one. Let me compare it with another one that I downloaded earlier. This one here. Let me see if this one is the one that yes, this one is kind of like, you're going to notice the change, right? So I'm going to load it, and I got it also from Beam Object. So I'm going to load it into the project. Okay, it's going to ask me because I have two files open, right? But this is the main one that I'm using. So I'm going to just hit OK. And this one is a lot better. Just be careful because here is looking for the surface from the table, right? So keep on the surface of the ceiling. Look, you see, it's using faces, right? I can choose to the work plane. It might get me less problems because I can move it easily, right? Around, and I can place it anywhere. But if I use faces, if I switch to faces and I got the face on my sofa, it's gonna try to place it around my sofa. So be careful with that. So let's use place it on work plane. and I'm gonna place it like kind of here in the middle, and I'm gonna save this for a bedroom, right? Okay, so let me get my, there we go. You see what I was talking about, okay, with my ceiling fan. Let me get the ceiling fan back, and I'm gonna place it around here. Okay, okay. Still, he's placing it on the work plane, so don't follow that advice. He's place it on face. Place it on face. So place him here, right? And then we're gonna get rid of this ceiling fan, right? So let me go back to my level 1. I'm gonna get rid of those ceilings that they went on the floor. Right here, also, I'm gonna create quickly a camera. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the camera from behind my chairs all the way here. And we have our ceiling fan, we have our hanging lights, we have our con lights. And something that they did new on Revit, okay, is that when you select the ceiling and you delete, right, some of the items that stay, like like those recessed cans, and even the ceiling, they still like they're not hosted anymore. But my hanging lamps, they're gone, right? So be careful with those things. Got it? Also, don't forget to select your ceiling, right? Go to the height, okay, height offset from level, and I'm gonna change this one for maybe like 9.5 feet, so they can go up and they don't mess up with my windows the way it used to be, right? So to finalize this video, I'm gonna go into realistic so you can see those little small things and small details that I was talking about, right? So basically, this is how we can get that ceiling, right? If you zoom in, you're gonna see the ceiling grid, right? You're gonna see a little level of detail with the ceiling fan, right? You kind of see the hanging lights, right? Those pendant lights, and basically that's a really nice feature from Revit, right? That is going to allow us to see, right, those can lights. We can manage how we can get the illumination on this one, right? Okay, on your properties, okay, on under the edit type, okay, all the way on the bottom, all the way on the bottom, okay, you can activate, kind of like activate the light, right? Okay, you can recall the incandescent lamp curve, right? So we'll get into this one more details on the next video, okay? Thank you so much, Rincon Beam Consulting. Like and subscribe.